Do you often have trouble with your fuel transactions? Is managing your gas mileage a hassle with all of those figures and calculations? Carry the 2, 1 over x, divide by 0. It can get confusing. With More Per Gallon, we've made it easy to track your fuel purchases, manage vehicles, and view reports of your overall fuel economy. Whether you're an experienced driver or just starting out, we've provided the tools to help you get the most out of your driving adventure. To get started, simply go to our website at www.morepergallon.com. Here you can log in or create a new account if this is your first time. To create an account, just enter your personal information, including name, address, date of birth, email address, and select a username and password. You can also provide some personal demographic information to help us understand our user base to improve personalized service. Now you'll be on your way to better fuel purchase management in no time at all. If you need to update any of your information, our account management page makes it easy to change your personal details, update your password, or delete your account altogether. The first thing you'll need to do is add your vehicles. We've done our best to make vehicle selection a simple process. Just select the year, make, model, trim, transmission type, drive system, and enter your current odometer reading. You can also provide additional details to enhance your overall vehicle experience, such as your driving style, whether this is your primary vehicle, and a name that you've given the vehicle. I call mine Betsy. Once you've added your vehicle, you can make changes or delete the vehicle from your account if necessary. Every time you fuel up your automobile, you can add fuel purchase information by recording the vehicle, zip code, date and time, odometer reading, fuel type, price per gallon, and the total number of gallons purchased. Additional details can be included, such as the gas station, your percentage of city versus highway driving, and any comments that you might wish to include. Finally, you can view reports of your fuel purchase records and filter by the vehicle, month, or year to get an overall snapshot of your fuel economy. Administrators within the More Per Gallon system are able to view aggregated fuel transaction data by fuel type, location, or over specific time periods. These reports allow us to provide useful information back to our consumers, such as finding locations with the lowest fuel prices. Future enhancements would also enable us to provide fuel management recommendations based on your vehicle's driving style and other profile information. Once you've tried More Per Gallon, we know you'll be satisfied. Just listen to these testimonies from real users.
Yeah, More Per Gallon's great. I use it every time I track fuel purchases. I can manage my vehicles online. I like it that it shows the reports when you make your fuel transactions. You can go back and see everything that you've done.
Yeah, More Per Gallon is great. I use it every day to track my gasoline purchases, how many miles I've gone, and
Just how it sucks.
Well, that was rude. Here at More Per Gallon, our team is dedicated to providing you with the best customer service. Whatever your fuel economy needs, our team of dedicated professionals and expert advisors puts you first and is here 24/7 to help. Here is our Chief Executive to the Chief Technology Officer, Tyler O'Shaughnessy, to give us a behind-the-scenes look at our system.
The concept of More Per Gallon was adopted from the EPA's fueleconomy.gov website. Our goal was to expand on this service to improve the vehicle and transaction database, as well as the overall user experience. Our first task was to identify the requirements of our transaction processing system. We set out to define what functionalities our users would require, how administrators can interact with the system, and how we would store, process, and secure the data. Additional requirements were set aside for future iterations of the system. We then began to map out the database entities and their relationships. Over time, our database expanded from a few simple tables into many relations with a focus on third normal form to reduce data redundancy and to uphold referential integrity and overall data quality. The Automobile Master Table stores a library of each unique vehicle from any manufacturer. It is connected to reference tables that describe the vehicle, such as its make, model, and type. A user table stores all of the personal information that is entered during registration. It is also connected to a log changes table, which captures any data modifications that a user might make within the system. The individual automobile table identifies the vehicles that each user owns by referencing the user and automobile master tables and includes their unique vehicle details. A fuel purchase table is used to store information about each user's fuel transactions. It is connected to reference tables to describe the geographic location, station brand, and fuel type. Our data dictionary provides a quick, convenient reference guide for each table and attribute within the database. At this point, our team also began to finalize the overall look of the website. Each page communicates with our SQL Server database using sophisticated SQL queries to retrieve information that will be displayed to the user, or to create, modify, or delete records.
Thanks, Tyler. Finally, here is our CFEDD-PDO, Jose Flores, to tell us more about how the More Per Gallon project came to life.
To complete the More Per Gallons project, our team set clear and accomplishable goals from early on and set on a timeline for completing various tasks assigned to each member of the team. We utilized a shared Google Sheet application to track our tasks, record notes, and plan the database and our user interface. We also met frequently throughout the timeline using phone conferencing, video chat, and in-person working sessions. These frequent check-ins help keep us on track by sharing progress and working through any issues or difficult tasks together.
Due to some recent developments, our team has decided to shift our focus away from the More Per Gallon system. After searching many long days and with careful negotiations,
I won't take no for an answer. Fine, you can have the data. But you boys better be careful.
we secured a dataset for our next project.
For our second project, our team set out to design and populate a data warehouse for Sam's Club transactions, then use that data warehouse to analyze and generate reports on the data. The Sam's Club dataset contains item scan and store visit transactions during the month of January 2000. It also contains details about the members, store locations, and item descriptions related to the transactions. We integrated weather data and population measures for the same time period and locations in order to research how they might relate to sales. We explored the data by running SQL queries on the Sam's Club dataset to understand the attributes, data types, and values that were available. We used this knowledge to determine what business questions we would like to answer with the source information.
We used the four-step design process to plan the data warehouse. The business process describes the operational activity performed by Sam's Club. We then identified the grain and how we would represent the data captured by our business process. To build the dimensions, we identified how we would describe the information in our data warehouse. We did not replicate every variable from the SAMS data into our data warehouse, but only selected the measures that would contribute to do our business questions or lend to additional analysis. The facts are the numerical measurements that we would be capturing for running the analyses and reports. To load the data, we first created tables in our SQL Server database using data definition language. Each table was then prepared in Excel with a few transformations and additions before loading into the data warehouse through the SQL Server import wizard. For a future process, we would utilize SQL Server integration services to automatically extract and transform new source data and to update the data warehouse daily.
Once our database was complete, we connected it to SSAS to design an OLAP cube to support analysis and reporting through Excel pivot tables.
One analysis was to explore whether the population density of a city influences the average amount that members spend. We ran queries directly in the data warehouse to obtain the average sales per store for cities above and below the mean population per square mile. We found that densely populated areas had a roughly 40% greater sales average. From this, Sam's Club could increase promotions and designate resources on customer loyalty to those stores, knowing that those members spend more on average. To generate reports, we utilized the OLAP cube created in SSAS, which includes all measures and dimensions from our data warehouse. We then ran some of the outputs through Tableau to generate visuals on the aggregations. This example displays the total sales by each U.S. region and the subregions within. This report could be expanded to show the previous 6 months and updated monthly to track how geographic regions are performing throughout the year.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finished. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no